Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this day on this beautiful June day out. We got a little bit of that June gloom out. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. On our show today, Stuart Spencer's here from Advanced Ear Care, and he's going to talk about how you can kind of recycle your hearing aids, right? And a few other things as well, maybe get the progress on what's going on over in the center there. Renee will be here today, the Club for Creative Expression, and she's bringing along a guest. Also, we have a couple members of the Hikers Club, and they don't just hike around the village here. They meet up and they hike in many different locations throughout Orange County. And also the Baby Boomers Club. I think they're having their Woodstock event coming up sometime in July, but they're going to tell you all about their events as other events as well. And I think one of them's wearing some flowers, which is kind of fun. As far as meetings go today, of course, United has their regular monthly board meeting, 9:30 today, and we'll bring that to you live. And if you're watching us in the morning, it follows up. If you're watching us in the evening, you'll get the replay of that at 6 o'clock. And then Third has their Water Conservation Subcommittee, and their subcommittee is today at in the Sycamore Room at 11 o'clock. Now, the weather today, you probably notice a little bit more of that marine layer out there. Well, this is also known as an inversion layer, and what that really means is there's warmer air up top, and of course a cool air settles and moisture builds up a little bit, and that's why we have a thicker marine layer today. Often that actually means a warmer day is ahead later on today, and that could be the case. As you can see, I got about 83 today, so we're in for another couple warm days. Maybe Thursday is kind of a transition day. I have 80 that day, so we'll kind of see, but definitely today and tomorrow. As you saw yesterday, we gave way to a pretty warm day. Same thing today. I think it'll be maybe 1 or 2 degrees warmer. And as we move on to the weekend, though, we are going to start to see a change as right now what's happening, we have 2 high pressure systems. One is sort of centered over Utah. The other one is actually off the coast, I would say, of Northern California. And so combined, that's why we're getting this heat here. As those begin to dissipate and move out, we're going to see those temperatures go down a little bit. Now, there's another hurricane off the coast of Mexico, Hurricane Bud. That's what it's called. That, as that moves up, that could actually bring some moisture coming in as we make our way a few days from now. Particularly, they're looking at a lot of rain coming into possibly Arizona and those areas. Not unusual for them to get the monsoon rains this time of the year, so that's a possibility. Looking around today, just beautiful everywhere you go, and the beach communities, I think they'll get close to about 77 today. Everywhere else, just beautiful weather, and yes, a nice day for the pool. And if you're watching us in the morning, this marine layer is not going to last long. You don't have to worry about that. And as you saw yesterday, warm afternoons and just a beautiful evening, and then it starts to cool off just a little bit. Just wonderful weather, it really is. You can do anything you want today. All right, we'll be back.
Hi, I'm Brian Rott, President and CEO of Cartmart here in Laguna Woods. My family's been in the golf cart business since 1959, and we win our customers over with the simple belief of we treat you right. We are proud to be the authorized dealer for Club Car here in Orange County and your go-to source for the sales and service to other major brands. We're conveniently located on El Toro Road, just minutes from Laguna Woods. So come by and see for yourself, while when doing business with Cartmart, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
Do you hear but not understand? I have good news for you. A proprietary system for verifying hearing correction, Verified Best Speech Clarity, is now available through the All-American Hearing Network. This means hearing improvement can now be verified and documented. Your individual hearing correction is guaranteed in writing. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot. Try AMP, the world's smallest hearing aid at an unbelievably small price, just $750. It's ready to go in one visit, comfortable to wear, and virtually invisible when worn. Yes, you can now have verified best speech clarity. Hear every word. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot, risk-free.
And our friend Stuart Spencer is here today from Advanced Ear Care, and always good to see you, sir. Welcome.
Thanks, Ken. Great to be here.
It's a great subject you're talking about today, and these are, I kind of refer to them as refurbished hearing aids, and in a sense they will be, but they're donations because we see a program like this with eyeglasses and other things as well, all kinds of electronic things. Well, let's face it, that's what hearing aids are.
Sure.
And this is a way that people maybe they want to upgrade, or the hearing aids they have aren't correct for them anymore. And this is done through the Starkey Foundation.
That's right. You know, in July they have their big gala that's back in Minneapolis. That's where they, you know, really celebrate, you know, the work that they've done this past year all over the world, you know, helping people to hear better. And, you know, this year, you know, they're calling for more donations for hearing aids and, you know, gosh, and helping so many people. You know, everybody likes to have kind of a stash of backup hearing aids, you know, because, I mean, obviously if something happens, they always need to be able to hear better. So we always encourage them to keep a backup set. But sometimes, you know, their parents have a set or two of hearing aids that they're not using, or, you know, they're just ready to give them away, or like you say, upgrade or something like that. So, you know, if there's any, you know, used hearing aids, even if they're not even working, you know, bring them in, you know, to our office over here at the Willow Tree Shopping Center, and we'll put them to good use. You know, they tear them apart and rebuild new hearing aids. And you know, they provide a lot of new state-of-the-art hearing aids for people, but they also take donated hearing aids. And you know, we're not just helping people around the world, you know, we're helping people right here in our backyard too. So it's really a great cause. So if you happen to be one of those people that have something laying around that you know, you're not using anymore, bring them on in and we'll be happy to help you.
Yeah, I think that's a great program that you have. Now, in general, do people grow out of their hearing aids much like you do your glasses? Quite often, you know, after so many years, you need a new prescription. Is it hearing aids like any electronic device? After so many years, they just wear out, or perhaps the person's hearing changed?
Right. You know, well, that's one of the remarkable things today is hearing aids last so much longer.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be, you know, we'd start at a certain hearing level, and that hearing aid was just for that hearing level.
Yeah.
So, you know, these, you know, problems are degenerative by nature, you know, so they get a little worse as time goes on. Typically, they don't have to, but typically they do. And so the hearing changes. You know, today we're able to reprogram hearing aids and really keep people using the same hearing aids they have for much longer periods of time.
Okay.
The other advantage to newer technology is, you know, when upgrades come out for the firmware,
yes,
you know, kind of much like our iPhones or our Androids, we can update them. And so when people come in, we do updates all the time, right on their firmware, right while they're sitting there wirelessly. So hearing aids have a much longer period of use now. Typically, the reason people change is things of technology has changed so much. You know, faster, smarter processors. You know, different background noise cancellation, different types of accessories that apply to a person now more than they did maybe previously. So they want to change for, you know, all those types of reasons.
That's great that you're doing this program. And you'll give some batteries to people who bring their hearing aids.
Yeah, sure. You know, I thought we'd give them a little boost there.
Yeah.
Keep them on the air.
But, you know, it's nice because if you're no longer using these, put them to good use. And just like your glasses or whatever it might be. And great program.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Very good. Now, talk about you talk about your free initial consultation, but what you put here is for verified best speech clarity. So explain that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's the grassroots of what we do, right? Is people always come in and say, Stuart, you know, I know somebody's talking to me, but I just have a hard time understanding all the words clearly. You know, and so I say, you know, I get it. You know, it's not like, you know, they're way down at the bottom of the audiogram where it's like, somebody's lips are moving and no sound coming out, they have a lot of good hearing left. So when we fit them with any kind of hearing device, we always want to make sure we're maximizing their speech clarity so that they do understand speech clearly. And we measure it, you know, so we know exactly where they're at without their hearing aids and where they're at with their hearing aids. And, you know, if that's below par, then we need to improve that. And, you know, what I'm finding, Ken, is a lot of people around this area have a lot of really good devices, but they're not programmed real properly. And, you know, some simple changes in the programming really makes a substantial difference. And they're like, oh my gosh, Stuart, this is so much better.
Yeah.
So it's a simple thing, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive, or, you know, we even do the initial consultation for free, you know, just to see if we can measure that. And, you know, if they're right on target, you know, everything's just great. If not, you know, we help them out. We even do the reprogramming for free on that first visit. And then, you know, they can kind of go out and see how much better they can hear. So we're all about verifying that best speech clarity.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's just like your phone. You want it, everybody may have a certain type of phone that all looks the same and is similar, but you can you can adjust it to fit your needs best, whatever that may be. And it's, obviously it's very important with hearing aids.
That's right. And you know, a lot of times there's just a learning curve that people go through, and I think, you know, in their initial consultations, their initial deliveries, you know, wherever they may get their devices, they kind of learn the real fundamentals, you know, and just what to do to make it work. You know, so we can kind of take it to a new level to show them how they can use it, you know, different features in the hearing aids for in their background noise situations to improve their speech clarity in those areas as well.
Yeah, very good. Now, friends helping friends, and this is kind of can be a delicate subject, but basically you want to be able to tell your family member or friend, hey, you're not hearing very good anymore, so guess what? But it's a hard thing to say.
You know, it really is, Ken, and we see it, you know, with spouses, you know, that are wearing our hearing aids and like, you know, I know, you know, my husband just isn't hearing well, and he's just really resistant to coming in. You know, it takes a lot of courage, you know, to step into that and to say, you know, honey, you really need to do something about it. You know, it's not a mild type of hearing loss anymore. You're really having a problem. You know, a lot of spouses recognize their partners, you know, kind of backing off, you know, socially. You know, and they'll just, you know, sit there and smile and nod. You know, they're not interacting with anybody anymore. And it's real subtle, but it's really kind of tragic, you know, that a lot of these people are so interesting and so social, then all of a sudden they start to pull back because they're insecure about, you know, what people are going to say, or if they're going to say the right thing, or maybe they're even going to say the same thing somebody else said before, you know. You know, those kind of situations, and it doesn't have to be like that, you know. I mean, they can really, if the partner has a little courage, you know, to get them motivated, typically what we find is people come in, they're a little resistant, and then once they're fit, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, I should have done this a long time ago. Because now they know the difference. And that's the remarkable thing about hearing loss is, you know, it's painless and it's really gradual and it's invisible, right? So people slide into these hearing losses, they think they have normal hearing. You know, maybe they've lost a third or even a half of their hearing. And we put that back into their hearing system, and it's just like, wow, you know, what a difference. So take that courage, you know, take that step.
And you know, it's so different than somebody who needs glasses, because you are the first person to know. Nobody else knows.
That's right.
You'll start to say,
Good
you
point.
know what, the print here, but you're right, with hearing, it's just the opposite. You're not often the first one to know.
Exactly. Matter of fact, many times you're the last one.
All right, the Willow Tree Center. It's a mess right now, but it'll lead to good things.
That's right. You know, and I say it's a mess because it's really a mess right in front of our office. You know, they're pulling off all the tiles and ripping off all the tower stuff, and you know, it's really noisy, and you know, people have to be kind of cautious the way they get in there. But you know, it's really exciting at the same time. You know, to know they're finally getting to it. It's going to look good. We're going to get, you know, we've got a lot of new tenants coming in. I'm sorry I don't have a list of them, but. A lot of new people coming in. It's going to be, you know, a very attractive, new, active kind of center all the way around. So we're really looking forward to those results. But we'll be happy when it's done.
And I want to tell people, if you drive over there, I don't know if yours has this yet, but some of the businesses have walls in front of them.
Ours does.
So, you know, it might be a little hard to see what's in there, but you know, they 8-foot, 6-foot plywood walls, and you got to walk through like a little chute to get into somewhere.
There you go.
But that's
Thanks.
Just the way it is right now, and once that's all complete, it's going to be worth it. New businesses, and maybe some new food areas, and
a lot of things are going to be coming in there that'll be really functional kind of businesses for our community.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, very good. Good to see you, sir.
Likewise. Thank you,
As
Ken.
always, and advancedearcare.com. And remember, take advantage of that. If you have some old hearing aids you're not using, bring them over to Stewart and they'll be put to good use. You get some batteries for your new ones, but more importantly, they'll be able to use those in some ways for people who maybe, whether it's here or who knows, around the world,
That's right.
can help them out. So, good
Thank
deal.
you.
All right, take care. We'll be right back.
Hiring a realtor you trust is the first step in selling your home. Selecting an escrow company that can safeguard your money and personal information throughout the transaction is the next step. Escrow Options will guarantee the safety of your personal information and funds from the risks of wire fraud and cyber theft. Choose the escrow company that works for you. Escrow Options Group, protecting consumer assets in escrow since 2005.
Hello, Laguna Woods. My name is Rick Bradford, and I am the pastor of Saddleback Church of Laguna Woods. I would like to invite you to join your friends and neighbors right here in Clubhouse 5 every Sunday as we worship, as we enjoy a free breakfast, and as we learn from our pastor, Rick Warren, the author of the best-selling book, The Purpose-Driven Life. Please be assured that you will be warmly welcomed at either our 9 or 11 a.m. service. I look forward to meeting you personally.
Dental health is important, and it can be tough to find the best fit for your needs. Flora Stenger General and Specialty Dental Practice covers most of my dental needs in one location. Their on-staff specialists provide seamless services and communication between me, my doctors, and my insurance company. Located right down the road from Laguna Woods, our bus service stops right in front of their building. For the first time, I'm getting the dental care I need with the treatment I deserve. And my dental health has never been better. Call and book your first appointment today. I'm glad I did.
We love to show people that our sight loss won't hold us back. Thanks to free classes at Braille Institute, we're returning to the things we love. We're connecting with the world using today's technology. And we're learning to get back in the game. Thanks to Braille Institute, it's about what we can do, not what we can't.
Get information about free programs available from Braille Institute Anaheim, or learn about our new center in South Orange County by calling 1-800-BRAILLE or visit brailleinstitute.org.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean Thomas. Welcome to Sports Talk. Come join me here every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. for sports highlights, tournament news, and interviews for Laguna Woods residents and around the world. Hey, maybe even Broadway. It's a beautiful day for a ball game. Put it on your calendar. Thursday mornings, a great way to start your day with me and the Sports Talk way. Or even a triple's okay. I'll see you then.
Well, coming up on June 24th, the Club for Creative Expression is going to be having their Dancing with Our Stars presentation in association with Lawn Dance. I'd like to welcome, of course, Renee. You know, Renee Devereaux and her guest, Megan McNash. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
So I know you've done this in the past,
Yes.
but give us sort of a background here. So it's Dancing with Our Stars.
Meaning the instructors.
Right.
Meaning, the top dancers.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's such a thrill to be able to be on stage with a professional. And of course, the students, well, we're still learning and doing our best. But Megan here will show us, or she has shown us, I mean, she teaches not only partnership dancing, but she teaches performance dancing.
Right.
And so
yeah.
she gave us a wonderful lesson the other day for the cast, so that we can have more stage presence.
Yeah, that's a good point. So Megan, how long have you been with Lawn Dance? Because we've had a lot of guests on from there, and I don't believe I've met you before.
I would be, I suppose, a newer cast member of Lawn Dance Studios. Yes, I arrived at the beginning of last year, so just about a year and a half now.
She's from Florida.
Ah, from Florida. All right, whereabouts in Florida?
Orlando.
Oh, I've been there many times. Did you teach dance there or part of
yes,
a
sir.
program? So what brought you out to California?
I was in pursuit of a new sort of elevated culture of dancing. California is a wonderful sort of microcosm for ballroom dancing, very popular. Some of my colleagues, the best of the best, are located over here in the greater Los Angeles and San Diego and even Orange County area. And truthfully, Lund Dance came very highly recommended to me. I was ready to make a little bit of a change, and that was the first place I decided to stop. And it was the last, actually.
Well, I'm glad you were here. So performance dancing, to me, all dance that you do in front of somebody is performance dancing, but obviously there's more to it than that, right?
Oh, it's such an art. And with Megan, she expresses, again, the Club for Creative, that's what it's all about, the creative expression. And Megan portrays, different personalities, and she's just an exquisite dancer.
Thank
One
you.
of my favorite performances was a year and a half ago, I guess, when you just came and you did the Pink Panther.
Yes.
That Pink Panther number.
Yes. Proof that I will do anything is the Pink Panther.
So if you do the Pink Panther music from the movies,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Oh, that would be fun to
It
watch.
was a blast. It was a blast. It was full on pink cat suit.
Oh yeah, the whole
tutu.
cat suit too.
I was dressed to the nines. I was in full costume.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
It was fun.
So what are you doing this time around?
I have several numbers. I have 4 gentlemen who will be performing 2 numbers apiece. And I also have 1 couple who's going to try their hand all on their own, independently on the dance floor, doing a number on their own as well.
Wow. Choreographed.
That I helped choreograph. Actually, Jason Daly is the choreographer for this show.
Right.
And so we've worked hand in hand with him to create some really special personalized choreography for each an independent student participating.
Well, the thing is that Megan has some students that have been with her for quite a while, and one of them has gotten, I can't recognize the man. He has transformed since he started dancing with you. And now, you should see him. He's gotten very muscular.
Yes.
And they do these lifts.
Yes.
I'm just nervous.
Everyone's so nervous for me. I'm the only one not nervous about my lifts.
Now, are you doing the lifting or they're lifting you?
They're lifting me,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, so she's very trusting.
Yeah, I would say. So as far as the performances go, you're in this, you're doing several, and you got a few other dancers as well.
Yes.
And they're all from Lawn Dance?
Everyone's from Lawn Dance, yes, sir.
Right.
And what about the different numbers that you'll be doing as far as the type of music?
Oh, several different styles of numbers. We've got anything from cha-cha, there's some swing in there, there is a jive, there's a number that I'm doing with a gentleman that is what we call a theater arts number, what she's referring
that's
to.
The one.
It's a fancy way of saying that I'm getting lifted and spun and twirled in the air, yes.
Terrifying.
So we've got a lot of different things going on. There's probably one of each style of dance being showcased in our showcase this year.
Yeah, that's a lot. Now, as far as the other performers, you're doing several numbers. Are there other people from Lawn Dance that doing? You told me about the couple, but other some of the people that I've met over the years. I forget their name.
Exactly. Well, they have the instructors,
right?
And then they they perform with their students.
Okay.
So, but of course, Megan, I don't know what your position is, because she will teach, other people who are not her students to perform, the stage presence and so forth. So you're what? Top instructor?
That's very sweet. I just think that maybe I get chosen to help to lead these types of group classes or these facilitate these kinds of experiences for people to learn, simply because it's in my comfort zone, it's in my wheelhouse to perform, and to put that little extra touch onto your performance to make it so that it's really captivating, and that you ultimately, not only your audience, but that you get the most out of your performance.
What I just said, expressive.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about.
It's all about the expression, and she's a master, because, the nuances of dance, it's the art.
Yeah.
She's it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, as far as your club goes, a lot of what you do has to do with dance. I should say movement, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's about expression and just being able to put yourself out there. Your passion.
And that's hard for people.
It's very difficult, and yet I believe it keeps us healthy.
Yeah.
Because it's all about being really healthy and expressing your passion. So whether it's dance or reading poetry, you know, whatever your passion makes your heart sing, you should do it.
And you know what's interesting, and we certainly see this with you know, Hollywood actors, that off the screen or off the stage, they're very shy people, but they get on the performance stage and they come alive, right?
There's just something about it for some people.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's actually comforting for them. Yeah.
Right. Well, with a few lessons from Megan, you build that confidence. You really do, because I know just that one night, I felt so, oh, okay, so that's how you do it. You know, it's like you lift your hand or you hold it, you know, without being fearful. So I think it's probably, you give me permission, or you give people the permission.
That's a good point, yeah.
To express.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
because, again, you know, I've been dancing for a long time, but yet ballroom dancing is new to me. So I'm a bit timid on certain moves.
Well, I want to mention that this is going on again the 24th at the Performing Arts Center, and it's $10, $12, or $15 depending where you sit.
Yes,
am I right?
that's correct.
But it's you get a free ticket if you are a veteran with an ID.
Correct.
And you bring that to there, you get the $10 ticket for free.
Exactly, for
which
free.
is really nice.
Yeah, we wanted to do something special for our veterans.
Yeah, I think
and there's
that's
a
great.
lot of them here.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
And they're going to appreciate that. As far as lawn dance goes, you take people who've never danced before?
Absolutely. We prefer people who've never danced before.
Probably.
That's our specialty. When you say, I've got 2 left feet, I say, come on over.
Okay.
I'm the one for you.
Now, what about, obviously you do older folks. Do you do kids as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow,
we
you're
have,
full.
Lawn Dance has undoubtedly the most wide range and variety of ages and personalities and types of people I've ever met in my experience dancing so far. It's really, really refreshing to be able to walk in. There's a lot of great energy, and there's just someone of every kind there.
Right. From 7 to 97.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, very good. Hey, Megan, a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, thank you so much.
I'm sure we'll see you again.
I look forward to it.
And of course, we'll see Renee again. And if you want to enjoy this performance, it is the 24th, which is a Sunday?
A Sunday.
A Sunday, okay.
A Sunday.
And 5:30 p.m., Performing Arts Center. They can get their tickets over there,
yes,
right?
the box office.
Okay, and of course, if you're a veteran, come by. Now, if they go to the box office, they're aware the veteran comes by with their ID, they get a free ticket.
They do that.
Very good.
I mean, we have them all over
Good
the
to
signs.
see you.
Nice
Hey,
to
nice
see
to
you.
meet you,
Likewise.
Megan.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
see you again, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm John Bowser Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha-Na-Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for peace.
I'm a strong believer that there's something for everyone out there. But some people never stop searching. I've looked long and hard through these parts, and I thank my lucky stars I stumbled across a special place, a unique place, where you never know what you'll find. The Trading Post, only on Channel 6.
Managing your own medication can be stressful. For decades, we have watched you stand in line at your local pharmacy and battle with insurance companies, all to be left with the difficult task of organizing, managing, and remembering to take your medication. AmeriPharma offers a new way of simplifying the lives of you and your loved ones.
In previous years, I didn't require any prescriptions, but now I have to take about 7 or 8 due to various conditions. It's a management problem. My nurse told me about AmeriPharma's MedBox. I switched over. Boy, am I glad I did. It's really easy to use and it's solved all my problems.
Get your medications delivered to your door. You'll receive your pre-sorted med box that easily allows you to tear and take the required medication regimen at the plainly printed date and time. AmeriPharma MedBox, the new standard in medication management.
Come discover what makes South County Lexus different.
The expectation of the customer is a history of the business doing things a certain way, and we do it completely different.
Tell us about the car buying process.
Very clear, very transparent, no haggling.
They do some extra stuff that their dealers they do on a normal basis, so I feel very good, and that makes a big difference.
At South County Lexus,
They really are different.
just like you.
The El Toro Water District Phase 2 Recycled Water Expansion Project has installed over 21,000 feet of recycled water pipelines and is now over 75% complete. The final pipeline installations, as well as installations of service lines and final paving, should be complete by July. The connections of the individual irrigation systems to the new recycled water pipelines should be complete by the end of the year. The district sincerely appreciates your patience as we enhance the water supply resources in the Laguna Woods area.
Welcome back. Well, as Ken mentioned, the weather is heating up and it's getting great to be outside. So we have the Hikers Club here today. We have Elaine Racklin and, oh wait, no, that's Eileen Racklin and Elaine Tummond. Wow, that's Elaine, I mean, you know, that's a tough one to do. How are you ladies?
Very good.
Well, very nice to have you with us. So the Hikers Club, why don't we talk about when it started and how?
Well, it started back in 1966, and as we understand it, it's the oldest club in the village.
Okay.
And some people say the friendliest, but that's subjective. And it started, I guess, with just an informal group of people who decided they would like to have the exercise and they'd also like to have the social opportunities. And so that's how it got started, and we've seen some interesting pictures that show the area looking much different in 1966 than it does now.
Right.
So there were all kinds of wilder areas to go hiking, but fortunately, because of the area we live in, we still have beautiful areas to go to, and some of them are practically just you walk out of your doorstep and they're available right there. So this is one of the best areas, I think, in the world to have a club like this.
Well, and then you also have a lot of trails now, which is great to have, so it makes it a little easier on the footing, I would imagine, right?
Yes. And right here in the village, we have some wonderful walks too.
Right, right. But you don't just stay here, and
Oh,
we'll talk
no.
about where you go in just a little bit.
Exactly.
So Eileen, tell me a little bit about, you know, why do you think the club started and why has it been so successful?
Actually, the Hikers is the very first club I joined when I came to the village. And because actually my realtor belonged to the club, so she was touting it, I guess. And I'm very happy that I did.
Right.
Because I find actually I've been membership person for 15 years.
Wow.
I became a membership person the year after I came to the village. And it's wonderful because, as you say, the distance, we carpool every week.
Right.
And some people who are new and are carpooling say, well, I don't know how to get there. I said, the members in your car will help you.
Okay, good.
And the furthest place we go would be maybe 12 or 13 miles away.
Right.
But actually, we go to places in Laguna Hills and areas close by.
Right.
And I think people, and I remind them, keep that list of walks in your car. So if you're driving around and there's one of the areas you would like to go to, it gives you the directions and it gives you a description of that area.
Okay.
And they thank me all the time. They say, I don't think I would have an opportunity to do that otherwise.
Right.
Along with meeting the people. I
Right.
think that it's a wonderful way to meet new people without being in a staid position.
Right. Well, then also, you know, some people don't like to walk alone. So this is a great opportunity to be with other people and feel safe. So let's talk about some of the places that you do go to. So I know you said maybe nothing further than 15 miles. So let's talk about some of the places that you guys visit.
Well, actually, I think we have 2 exceptions to that. We actually go, I guess now at, there's one I think that's about 18 miles away, and that's over in Newport.
Okay.
And it's called the Castaways Park.
Okay.
And it is, you have views there of Balboa Bay and then the Back Bay and all of the surrounding area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a walk that is down at Dana Point Headlands,
Mm-hmm.
and that's actually more of a hike than a walk. We have about 3 on our list
Mm-hmm.
that would qualify as hikes versus just being walks, and that's because they're a little bit more strenuous. And Dana Point Headlands is one of those, and another one is what we call the Forest Walk, and that's in Lake Forest.
Okay.
And then we have another one which is, let's see, it's the Forest, and then it's the Dana Point Headlands and Barbara Lake. Barbara's Lake over here by the Nix Nature Center.
Okay.
And that qualifies pretty much as a hike instead of just a walk.
Okay.
But the rest of them are just lovely, scenic walks that, well, we have an age range of about 50 to about 90 years of age, so we catered to a lot of different capabilities.
Okay.
And you can, a lot of them, if you don't want to go the whole way, there's a nice bench, like down at Heisley Park, we have a nice walk there, and they have lots of benches along the way, and you have that beautiful ocean view. So we have something to meet everybody's need, pretty much.
Okay. And what's the attire? I mean, obviously, you could wear just tennis shoes, or do you recommend that they have hiking shoes?
No, we're not the Sierra Club.
Okay.
And I always add that because some people say, well, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. I said it's geared to the people in this area.
Okay, perfect.
So the Sierra Club is totally different. We don't climb mountains and hills and all of that. So they're relieved by that.
Okay.
So it works out well.
Excellent. Great. Now, you've got a variety of hikes coming up, and the first one being June 16th, so that's this Saturday. And you're going to Upper Back Bay, I believe, right?
Yes, that's right. And one of the very nice parts of that hike, besides the lovely walk and the beautiful area, is the Muth Interpretive Center is there. And that is very special.
Yes.
They have lovely videos that you can go in and watch after the hike that tell all about the flora and fauna in the area. And those are just lovely, and it's a good place to kind of relax after the hike and then kind of socialize and that sort of thing. But it's a wonderful educational center for children. They have a lot of school trips that go in there. So if you're like me, you really like to find out in depth about some of the area, it's just a perfect place to go.
They have a variety of docents there that actually will go outside with you and help you to identify some of the wildlife.
That's right.
And some of the birds that they get, so many of them back there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, good. So where do you guys meet for the hike?
We meet at the Performing Arts Building, which is also called Clubhouse 3.
All right.
And we meet there every Saturday morning. Rain, shine, sleet, no matters what, you know. We meet at 8:30, but I always let people know they should come a little bit earlier to sign our guest list if they haven't joined, or to become members. And I encourage people to be a guest for a couple of weeks to see if they like where we go and to meet the group and like the people. And we're the best deal in town. We're $7 a year.
$7 a year. Well, you're right. That's a pretty good deal.
And we do have money that we accumulate through the year that we donate to different funds around.
Local.
Yeah, they're all local groups that we don't support them, but we do donate every year to them.
Excellent.
Like the foundation and the senior center.
Okay, perfect.
Those types of organizations. And it's good to get there a little bit early, because if you want to sign up for the carpool, either to be a driver or a passenger, it's a good idea to get there just a little bit earlier than 8:30.
Well, it's a good thing that you're going early too, because it can get pretty hot by about 10:30 in the summertime.
Yes,
so
you're right.
Well, you're going towards the beach this time, so that'll be a little cooler for sure.
Exactly. We try to do the beach walks in the summertime when it's more appropriate for the weather.
Great. And evidently you have a plaque now. Let's talk about the plaque that you guys have. Okay, we're looking at you.
Okay. Actually, I think it's on the television.
Yeah, we have it. We have a picture of it.
But I have a picture of it.
Okay. Okay.
And this is actually posted on Clubhouse One, where all the clubs have their plaques.
Okay.
And ours is really near the front door, so
Okay.
you'll never miss it.
Okay.
And I think that. Actually, I do have to say, my son did it.
Oh, your
for
son
us.
made that? Well, he did a great
he graduated
job.
As a graphic artist.
Oh, that's
so
wonderful.
He did, and I said, next time you do something, please put your name on it.
Put your name on it, yeah. Well, that's a great plaque, and it's always nice to have that. Well, thank you both so much. It was very nice to meet both of you and talk about the Hikers Club.
Well, we're very pleased that we got to have this opportunity, so we thank you.
Yeah,
all right, have a good time.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Please invite us again. Because
we will. You can come on anytime.
We would love to talk about the group.
All right, thank you. And if you guys would like to get out there and do a hike, make sure you go to the LagunaWoodsHikersClub.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
My name's Erica, and I believe each mind matters. A movement is growing.
A movement for mental health. It includes millions of people like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Who are ready to create change. Because half of us will experience a mental health challenge.
But no one is alone.
We all have mental health.
Sometimes we're okay. Sometimes we need support.
And when support is needed, it's okay to reach out.
Because people can and do get better.
And we make it possible by speaking up.
Being open and honest, living stigma-free.
Hope starts with me.
This is the mental health movement.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
You may know AgeWell for delivering life-saving Meals on Wheels to homebound seniors, but did you know they keep seniors active and engaged at 10 modern centers, serve nutritious congregate meals amid friendly surroundings, transport seniors safely to and from appointments, and provide much-needed equipment and other essential services? Now, this vital nonprofit organization needs your support to sustain its mission. This is AgeWell Senior Services. Won't you make it yours?
It takes a team effort to provide compassionate care. At Health Plus Medical Supply and El Toro Pharmacy, your personal attention is our top priority. We have everything you need, including stair lifts, rollators, knee walkers, wheelchairs, power wheelchairs, scooters, and car lifts. And we provide all maintenance and installation. Health Plus is located inside El Toro Pharmacy, where we provide the same compassion for your pharmacy and drugstore needs. Located in Moulton Plaza.
Welcome back. Well, we have something very fun coming up in July, and that is the Woodstock. It's the 9th Woodstock, which makes it their 10-year anniversary. And I have Kathy Gaskins and Kathy Podliska here with us. Well, ladies, and you are looking lovely Woodstockish today.
Trying to get in the mood.
Yeah. Well, it's a little early. You're going to keep this up every day until then, right? So let's talk a little bit about the event itself and all the fun things that are going to be happening.
Okay, well, it's a one-day event. It's going to be July 28th at Clubhouse 2.
Okay.
We kind of take over the whole area, so everyone be warned, between the parking lot and the clubhouse and the grass area.
Right.
So this year we've expanded our musical selections. So from 2 to 3 we're going to have the Village Folk, and we're going to have Hootenanny, because at the original Woodstock, the first day of Woodstock was folk. So we've never incorporated the folk component, so we're going to have some folk songs.
Sounds fun.
And then we have an opening act between 3 and 4, which is a rock act, which is Dutch of Fizz.
Oh, yes.
And he's a local resident
We've
fan.
had him on before.
Yeah.
He's great.
And he is very good. And then we'll go into our Full Spectrum, which is a band that we've had now for at least 6 years now.
Okay.
And then we'll do our LSD, Love Saves the Day, with Ruby Kay.
All right.
And they're our closing act.
Okay.
And we'll be done about 8:30 that night.
So that is a long event.
It's a long day, yeah. We kind of camp out on the grass, so everyone's got their comfy chairs and everything they need.
Right.
And of course, we're just a stone throw from our own houses, so
well,
we haven't had to travel.
So people bring their own drinks and like a picnic style?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do have the 19th. They always do a barbecue.
Oh, okay.
So there's always like hamburgers, hot dogs, or chicken to buy.
Right, okay.
But it's kind of potluck. Bring whatever you want and wear whatever you want.
Okay. As long as you're wearing something, right?
Yeah, I don't think any of us are at the age we want to go back to.
I don't know, man. You'd be surprised, right?
Flashing anybody.
We hope not.
Costumes, and it's great that day. Almost everybody comes in, you know, garb that's just incredible. When you look at the old pictures each year, it's like, oh my goodness.
All the T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's fun people watching.
I bet. I bet. Well, it probably was way back when too, right? Let's talk about it being your 10th anniversary. I mean, what does that mean to the people here in the community?
Well, I think the baby boomers kind of got started with a friend of mine named Leslie Davis, and we were laying by the swimming pool at Clubhouse 5 looking at each other saying there has to be more than 2 of us in here, meaning age-wise. So we started, you know, we put in our little, you know, affidavit to start the club, and we rented a very small room for our first meeting because you have to get 20 signatures on a form to start a club. And you know, we had 125 people lined up at the door waiting, and it was like, oh my goodness, I guess there is an interest. And then our next get-together was announcing the club, and we were at Clubhouse 7 thinking we'd have maybe 150, 200 people. There again, room was packed, line out the door. So ever since then, it's been a wonderful place to make friends, and it's a great place when you move into the community. Here's our logo for the 10th anniversary. But moving into the community is a great place to start when and there's no age limitations, and there's always great music and get-togethers on once a month at Clubhouse 6. So
and once a month, usually what day?
It's the first Friday of the month for Clubhouse 6, and the third Saturday for dances, and lots of other activities. If you join, they'll send you information all the time about what's going on.
And they can always go to the Laguna Woods Village website, put in baby boomers, and it'll be there. Right? Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, back to the event itself. How much does it cost?
$15 a person.
Okay. All right, and that basically covers
for the whole day.
All the bands.
All
and
the bands.
Okay, great. And then there's going to be some sort of pre-sale that you're having?
Yeah, the pre-sale is usually just for members, but at our dance this Saturday night, we are going to open it up and sell to whoever comes to the dance that night. Okay. So you don't have to be a member. Okay. And then the day of Woodstock, we start at 8 o'clock selling the wristband, and we're not going to sell out.
Oh, yeah.
So people that feel anxious about it, they don't need to be. They're going to get a spot.
Okay, perfect. Let's real quickly talk about other exciting stuff you have coming up. You've got Southbound and Company, a Creedence Clearwater tribute band, and when is that? That's going to be happening on Saturday, June 16th.
Yes.
Okay, tell me a little bit about
Saturday.
that. Okay.
Okay. Well, the doors open at 6.
Okay.
The music starts at 7.
Okay.
We have a GRF bar.
Nice.
You can bring some of your own snacks, but no outside alcohol.
Okay.
And the band plays till 9:30.
Perfect.
And it's really, we love Creedence, so
Yeah.
that's the one of the bands of our generation, I guess.
Right,
So
right.
This should be a great dance.
Well, that looks fun. And then, you know, the event for the Woodstock is July 28th, so you girls should come back on again, and we'll remind
Yeah.
everybody how much fun. And then I expect you to be in gear.
Oh, yes.
Full gear.
Yeah,
and then bring me
absolutely.
something to wear.
Okay.
I'll bring you one of
Bring
these.
me a wreath. All right. So nice to meet you. Thank you both
so
for
nice
coming
to
in.
meet you. Thank
All
you.
right. And we'll be right back after this.
Did you know hearing loss affects more than just the ears? Hearing loss can impact interpersonal relationships as well as physical, psychological, and cognitive well-being. Straining to hear may cause stress, embarrassment, anxiety, and even fatigue. When all of this becomes too much, people may find that they isolate themselves to avoid conversations. Don't let hearing loss limit your lifestyle. Come visit us at Mission Audiology.
When you travel with AAA, you get more than a vacation. You get exclusive AAA member benefits, special offers on unforgettable experiences, and the travel planning knowledge of your own AAA travel agent. When you travel with AAA, you get the vacation of your dreams. To save on a pleasant holidays vacation, visit your local AAA travel agent today.
I'm coming for you, Cancer. With California Protons, I now have the technology and expertise to fight with unmatched precision. I'll zero in and wear you down with radiation, millimeter by millimeter. You won't weaken me. I'll spare my tissues and protect myself against future threats. Cancer, you're history. I'm looking to the future.
At Breastlink Laguna Hills, we understand the anxiety that comes along with healthcare. That's why we provide breast-dedicated specialists in imaging, surgery, and oncology. We have one center, one team, with one focus, you. Studies have shown that cancer patient outcomes are better when treated by dedicated specialists. This makes a difference for women who want timely, concise, and accurate answers. Breastlink delivers the care you deserve with the quality you expect. Whether you need us now or later, we're always here.
Okay, we've got some great movies for you coming up. This Friday, on June 15th, we have what's called Hostiles. And that has Scott Shepherd and Rosamund Pike, and that is directed by Scott Cooper. And it is set in 1892. Hostiles tells the story of a legendary Army captain, Christian Bale, who after stern resistance reluctantly agrees to escort a dying Cheyenne war chief, Wes Studi, and his family back to tribal lands, making the harrowing and perilous journey from Fort Behringer, an isolated Army outpost in New Mexico, to the grasslands of Montana. The former rivals encounter a young widow, Rosamund Pike, whose family was murdered on the plains. Together they must join forces to overcome the punishing landscape, hostile Comanche, and vicious outliers that they encounter along the way. So that sounds pretty good. Christian Bale, Rosamund Pike, and Wes Studi in Hostiles, and that's Friday, June 15th. Then we have Game Night, and I've been wanting to see this because it looks very fun and kind of action-packed. It's got Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams, directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. And that is about Max and Annie's weekly couples game night gets kicked up a notch when Max's charismatic brother Brooks arranges a murder mystery party, complete with fake thugs and faux federal agents. So when Brooks gets kidnapped, it's all part of the game, right? Well, maybe not. But as the 6 uber competitive gamers set out to solve the case and win, they begin to discover that neither this game nor Brooks are what they seem to be. Over the course of one chaotic night, the friends find themselves increasingly in over their heads as each twist leads to another unexpected turn. See, I told you it sounded quite intriguing. And that'll be on Monday, June 18th. And for our weather, well, as Ken told you, we do have a little bit of fog in the morning, but that should be burning off fairly quickly. And we are going to have beautiful temperatures all week, where we've got sunny and warm, 83 and 60. Wednesday, 82, 61. Thursday, sunny and warm, 80, 59. And Friday, sunny and a little cooler, 76 and 59. And then Saturday, mild and sunny after some morning clouds, and that's 72. Around town, we have North OC 86, looks pretty good in the 80s. Inland OC in the 90s, and then of course Palm Springs 110. We're going to have the morning marine layer and then sunny and warm. Nice day for the pool. I think for the rest of the week it should be pretty good. And then tomorrow we have Friends of the Village is going to be here, the Theater Guild, which is always fun. And then Susie and Richard White will go over some of the Medicare choices that you have. And then we also went behind the scenes with Pageant of the Masters. So it should be a really fun show for you tomorrow. Take care and have a great day.
Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry. Head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.